Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back in the sim rig, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Brian has created what I assume is about to be an awesome mission. I'm going to be flying the F-15 Strike Eagle, and he will be sitting in the back seat, acting as my Wizzo. So he'll be managing the radars and doing some navigation stuff. It should be pretty cool. And we're doing this in VR. All right, I am here. Clear prop. While you're setting stuff up, do you want to tell us what we're doing? Or...
Yeah, so U.S. has been putting strikes down all night on Syria. We're going in a little bit later on to take out a chemical weapons munitions plant deep inside the heart of Syria. Most of the radar sites on our path should be taken down, and we've got some cap coverage as well, so we should be good to just get in, hit the deck, and slip in unnoticed.
Hell yeah, brother.
Don't have to deal with anything beyond some AAA fire, maybe.
Sounds like fun.
Looks like we're good on alignment.
Over to setting our bingo at 4,000 pounds.
Yeah, check.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Back seat's green. That is one fat ass.
How's it going back there?
It's alright.
Flash forward, you just fucking kicking the hell out of the back of my seat. Are we there yet?
Yeah. I will turn this plane around.
I wonder. I wonder if anybody's actually done that. Like, found a way to just harass the pilot in front. Like, are we there yet? I know I would.
Alright, well, they arm us up and he takes off. We'll rip through check. Inlet ramps, auto, seat ejection, armed.
Yep.
Flight control surfaces and speed brake in check. Flaps extended. CAS, takeoff trim pressed until on. Canopy closed and locked. IFF menu as required. Fuel conformal tank switches to normal. Radar knob to on. PIDO switches as required. Warnings and cautions off. INS in nav. Backseat's green.
Hell yeah. Ready?
Good to go.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear coming up.
Flaps up. Gear up.
Flaps and gear are up. Oh, nav clear is so cool. Oh, what a lovely day to be flying. Know what they say.
No, what do they say?
Do a barrel roll.
They say, yeah, right, yeah, right.
What it sounded like she said was y'all right. What she actually says was y'all right.
Yeehaw!
Y'all right.
Alright, we are 55, 56 miles out, 6 minutes, steer point 3. That is feet dry. We probably want to be no higher than 5,000 AGL when we cross that line.
Happy. Terrain warnings are all on, right?
What was that?
The terrain warnings are all on, correct?
Low altitude warning is at 250 feet right now, I think.
Okay.
But there is no pull-up yet, so... yeah, steer point 3 is set for 5,000 feet, so actually it looks like if you just shoot that bubble, like you're doing right now, you'll come in right on
That's what I
altitude mark.
was going for. But it works
I
out that
forgot that I
way.
said altitudes and that they're like 3D space. Isn't it great when you know what you're doing, but you forgot you know what you're doing, so you don't
Yeah.
think you know what you're doing, but you actually did? Alright, target is designated. I'll get a better one later if I can, but at least you got something. Alright, easy part's over.
Nope. Oh.
Looks like they know we're here, or someone's here.
Jesus.
Alright, fence check. I see master arm is on. At your leisure, air to ground mode.
Air to ground mode. Oh, shit. Pretty sure we almost just got hit.
Yeah, I think we're still almost getting hit. Don't deviate too much, there are SAMs in the area. But you're good to S-curve your way through there. Yeah, don't go on that target indicator yet. You wanna come left a lot more? Pull like almost due east. Left. Alright, you're good to roll towards target. And you can roll a little bit hard. Alright, that was on. Target should be valid. I will continue to maintain that designation until we're in. Tally target.
Copy.
Designation is valid. Alright, maybe come left a little for that line.
Holding pickle.
Valid fall line.
Pickle.
Away. Clean separation.
Dope. Alright. Where to, Captain?
Steer point 9 is selected. At your leisure, master mode nav.
How do you see it?
Alright, at waypoint 10, which is our next waypoint, you're going to slightly overshoot it. You're going to have a ridge on your right and hills off on your left. We're going to slide into a saddle. Stay low and in that saddle. That ridge line on our right is going to mask us from a SAM site.
Okay. This is low-key terrifying. I love it.
way to do it.
All right, hard right. See the ridge. This video brought to you by Ridge Wallet. Ridge Wallet, protecting F-15s from SAM sites since 2018.
How hilarious would that be if you actually could get this sponsored?
That would be, hey Ridge, if you're watching, I know a guy. I have 2 of them.
Right, it's like, you have 2 and I have 1 already. We don't really need more, but, you know.
But hey, I'll plug it.
But maybe that's why we're such good pilots. Alright, passing this next steer point, you're gonna need to give me a decently hard pull. We got Sam Rings south of us.
Left or right?
It'll be a right hand,
Okay.
like a 60-degree turn. I can give you final bearing as soon as we pass it. Scopes are clear, no one's picking us up.
What I like to hear.
Alright, we are across national line.
Go.
267 is your target bearing.
Copy that, I see it.
12 miles, 1 minute, we will pretty much be safe to take altitude and cruise home. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, got a little
Did you like
bumpy.
that? The problem with these nods. Ready? Woo!
Alright, 30-60 miles to the next steer point.
Dope. That was sick. I can't wait to watch the track and see what our bomb run actually looked like.
Right, I didn't even think to put record mode on the targeting pod. I mean, it wouldn't show the bombs hitting. They're airs, which means they didn't hit the ground for a good bit after we dropped them, even from that altitude.
Right.
But even just to get a cool shot of us overflying.
Is that the runway right there?
Yeah, sure. We are runway 10, so that's the left side of it from your current view.
Okay, I'm gonna get. All right, speed break me a little bit, sir. All right, that's good.
Gear down, flaps down.
Yep.
Check green on all 4.
Butter. Except for the balloon, that was pretty butter.
There is a very narrow path for us on both
Oh my
sides.
god.
So up at the top, you see how there's like groups of icons?
Yeah.
The third one in the second group, view detection areas, turn that off. Because that's the radar's not engagement range. Now, if you look at the north, do you see where Hama is?
Yeah.
The only thing, so we flew between SA3 and SA2 rings and shit. There's a bunch of S60s in there, so those could engage us, but we zipped right between those sets of rings. Then if you go to the east, there's like a bunch of rings and then just two singular rings off to the east. We flew right up that line, so we were technically in engagement range, but we were low enough to be safe. Then if you go south, do you see the S60s bundled around the SA19 with the ridge?
Yeah.
That ridge is the ridge we hid behind. And then we slipped out that gap.
That is tits. That is
Which is why, like, if you had your twos up at any point where we weren't on the deck, you had like 10 or more SA2 sites hitting you.
That's wild. Whee!
Ejectocito, cuz.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
What's up? Alright, well, I'd say that was a very successful mission.
I would agree.
Alright, well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching if you did. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a mean comment, whatever you want to do. And hey, I'll catch you in the next one.